So before we get into today's video, welcome back everybody. If you're new here, please consider leaving a like on this video and going down into the comment section and let me know what you think about it so we can improve these. And if you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, go over, hit that little button so you can get notifications. So we're getting into Sonic the Hedgehog comic books, Volume 1 Fallout, and what it is it's canon with the video game. So this is the Sonic team dealing with the fallout of what happened in Sonic Forces. Eggman took over the world. He controlled 99.9% of the world. Then you took it back and you beat him. So he's vanished. He's been gone. But you can see his robots are still terrorizing the people. So Sonic, being the hero he is, and the fun, cool dude that Sonic is running from town to town, stopping and saving the people that need help and that need saved. That's just who Sonic is. And he does it in style every time. That's Sonic. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm not that cool yet. So we see Tails jump in and they take out these robots together, and it's a really cool set of panels that just remind us why we love Sonic and the Sonic games and the comics. It's cool. Look at them take out these robots. And Tails is worried though. These robots, they're not just random attacks. They seem to be unified, and they seem to be making strategic attacks against these helpless people in these towns that Sonic comes across just running. Tails is worried. He tells Sonic about his theories, and Sonic kind of just shrugs it off. He says, "Oh well, we'll be fine. We always are." And Tails says that's not the point. There's someone behind this. And Sonic says, "Well, if there is or there isn't, we always come out on top, don't we?" Tails agrees, and Sonic reassures him, and Tails decides he's gonna stay and help rebuild the town and help the people out after the attack. So Sonic races off to the next town where we see another familiar face, but we realize that there is someone behind the scenes being a puppet master controlling these robots. And I have my own theories. I believe they might just bring Metal Sonic back and he might be the puppet master. So we'll find out soon enough. So getting into the second issue, it begins here with Sonic coming across some more bad guys and taking them out, wrapping up where Sonic Forces left off, and we meet Amy, and she's kind of she organizes the troops and what goes on at the Resistance in the comics right now, and she's saying Sonic, why don't you just come back to the Resistance? And Sonic does what he does and just says no. So they have no choice but to work together to take out the rest of the bad guys here with the people in the Resistance in this town. It's a short issue where we just get some dialogue between Sonic and Amy, and seeing them work together is pretty cool. Because Amy is she's actually powerful. Like she does some damage. And you see right here she's smacking Sonic with her hammer, and it's pretty cool. So she's begging Sonic to come back to the Resistance, and Sonic just says, "No, I'm going off on my own, and you can come with me." But Amy says she has to stay with the Resistance, so Sonic says, "Farewell, I'll see you later," and Amy points him in the direction of Knuckles. So that's where this issue leaves off, and then we get straight into the next one. So we're getting into issue number 3, and we meet the commander of the Resistance, Knuckles, and we get my personal favorite team up, Sonic and Knuckles. So Sonic shows up a little late to the third city because Knuckles has already beaten him here, and he is taking out the bad guys. So the city is surrounded by a wall, and the Resistance people are saying stay out because there's some people in here that don't want you in. So of course Sonic and Knuckles climb up the walls and figure out what's going on because they're trying to set these people free. So they sneak in, and this is an important issue because we see these wisps that they're taken captive, and we get a glimpse of the two bad guys, and Sonic and Knuckles decide to pop out and take them out. So they're trying to use the wisps against the people here, and it's kind of like a mob rule. So they make an entrance, they're rough and tumble, and Sonic is just dying. He's laughing. It's hilarious. So, like the heroes they are, Sonic and Knuckles rush in to beat up the bad guys, and we get some cool panels of them fighting. And from what I can tell, these two bad guys will show up again, and they'll be reoccurring. So Sonic and Knuckles really make quick work of them with the help of the Wisps, who are on Sonic's side. So they beat the bad guys. The Resistance fighters are set free. They get their Wisps back. Sonic and Knuckles part ways. There's not much that really happens this issue. I mean, there is, but they take them out, and Sonic and Knuckles are the heroes again. So Sonic goes back to being on his own, and Knuckles goes back to leading the Resistance, and we see the guy that's still lurking, trying to take Sonic out, and who can it be? Alright guys, so this is it. Issue number 4, the final issue of the first volume. So here we jump in, and Sonic comes across a little city being attacked by a giant bee. And in this city we meet a resistance fighter, a local named Tangle the Lemur. And that's such a cool character to introduce, an original character to introduce into the Sonic universe. And here we see Blaze show up. Blaze is a familiar face to Sonic, and she comes to help out. We'll find out why here in a second, but they jump right in and start taking out these robots. And it's cool what we see happen, because Tangle jumps in and just starts helping them too, and shows that she can kind of hang with them. So she uses her tail as a slingshot, which is a cool ability, a cool tribute to her, and it helps Blaze and Sonic take out this giant bee. And look at Blaze throwing Sonic and the bee exploding. This is such a cool few set of panels right here. We get to see them do this. So they defeat the bad guys, and we get an introduction from Sonic saying, "Listen, this is Blaze. Blaze, this is Tangle. So why are you here, Blaze?" So Blaze says, "I've come to prevent a terrible thing from happening." And Sonic says, "Well, you're 7 months late. Yeah, I got captured. Eggman took over the world, but it's all good now. We beat him." But is that really what Blaze is talking about, or does she sense that something else is happening? She is a queen from another dimension, and she felt the will of the emeralds, and she came to help. So is there another terrible event that's gonna take place? We'll find out. And we see Eggman. We finally see where he's just been hiding. He's not really doing anything, just hiding. So how is he gonna make his dramatic return? And who's that person lurking on Sonic in the background? Who could that be? So we'll find out where this leaves Sonic and Blaze, and where Sonic fits in to the Resistance and stopping Eggman, and what's going to happen. So we'll find out next time. Hopefully I can cover the next volume, the next few issues, sooner rather than later. So if you got this far, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment, let me know what I should do different. Anything, any comment helps. So I will see you guys in the next video. Later.